Hey, Grams. How's it going, William? Down here along the waterside. Gonna take you over to where some of the Scientologists actually live and stay. And for some reason, my stabilizer thing is not working, so I do not know why. So I'm trying to keep it steady as I can. But this is what we have out here every day. Boats, jet skis. Got a ferry up there. That dock leading out is a fishing dock. And as you can see, there's boats all the way down the intercoastal. But how's everybody doing today? Hey, Eric. Okay, there we go. The stabilizer's working now. Hey, Gary. See if we can get this guy. He's going to throw his net. See if he can get some bait. Oops. Still learning this new stabilizer. Oh, man, it's touchy. There we go. Catching any bait with it here along here? Your little birdie friend here, he's hungry. Oops. There we go. I'll get out of your way so you can. I hate this stabilizer. This is opposite of what I'm used to. So as you can see, it's a nice day out here. It's low 80s. One of the first few days we've had. Here you go. Anybody want? That right there. That'd be sweet to own. Cost a pretty penny to own it, but it'd be wonderful to own. I mean, hell, I'd take that boat that's behind it. As you can see, that little guy. So, but we got sailboats out in the water. I got a kayak. If you're here, you could have it. I don't use it. But we're gonna go on down this way and go back up onto the sidewalk. There's a Scientology place right over here where they live. It's called the Sandcastle. This is one of the more, I don't know, extravagant places. The other units that they've bought apartment complexes all over Clearwater. But other places they have purchased, I hate this thing. They sleep them 2 to a room. This place, everybody gets their own rooms. And I will stay on the sidewalk so they can't do anything. I don't want any interaction today. I want everything to go fine. But I mean, they own it right here on the water. At one time, this used to be like one of the top motels around here, right down on the water. And it changed. So somebody yelling hey behind me. I don't care. But exactly. Tom Cruise is in this, John Travolta. There's a lot of celebrities. And I'm sure there's a lot of celebrities that we don't know about that don't want it out, but this goes all the way up to that light. There's a big building. Nah, I did the opposite. Right there that they built to make it even gigantic. And if I go over this way, that all is Scientology. So, but I thought while I was walking down by the water, I'd get this for you. And I hate this gimbal. It's so touchy and it goes the opposite way. And I'm sorry for that. Pug, how's it going, buddy? There's absolutely nothing going on with the cops other than medical stuff. And I don't film that. I've dealt with medical stuff in my family and I've seen how it affects myself when people are watching and my family. So I try to stay out of it. It's just my personal thing. So but let's see if I can get this. See that? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. It's got a shark on top of it. That's something you don't see every day. But that's one of those cruises. So they have to make them out to, you know, look good somehow. What you're looking at right there is where they have their little amphitheater set up for concerts and stuff like that. They're going to tear that down They already tore a building down to the left, and they're going to spend $60 million in tax revenue to build a new amphitheater. Which, why should our money go to that? Especially considering they'll charge you to get in. So, back over by the water. I'm going to walk down the water. This guy's still trying to catch bait. And guys, there is sun, so I only catch some of the things you guys say. I missed it. He threw the net. Yeah, exactly. $60 million does not need to be built or spent for something like that. But you know, once it goes to contracts and stuff like that, and then of course there's always those cost overruns. You know, like people sit there and we pay for roads, and the roads sit there and they're supposed to cost this, and then they end up costing almost twice as much. Okay guys, I am on Clearwater proper. Yeah, too far. That bridge, which is all the way back over there, turns around, goes all the way across the water, way up high, so boats can go through without a drawbridge opening up. That goes to Clearwater Beach. And that over there is Clearwater Beach. It's the back side of it. So here we got another pontoon boat going. I'm sure it's everywhere. There are boat slips and docks. I mean, there are so many boats here in Florida, and I've noticed a lot of them never move. People pay for a gigantic yacht, put that yacht in a slip. Then it costs them anywhere from $30,000 to $100,000 every year to have the yacht redone, cleaned up, the engine's taken care of. I got some friends that live over on the intercoastal, and they have a $4 million yacht, and he was saying he spends, it's like $97,000 a year to have him go through his boat, chip barnacles, and go through and make sure the engine's fine. But who knows? But like I said, that over there is actually the back side of the beach. On the other side of that, you have a couple streets, and then you got other hotels, and you have Clearwater Beach, which was ranked a few years ago #1 beach in the United States. We got a nice big boat coming in here. It's another rental. you can rent a spot on it. You can see it's coming in the picture right there. And I know I'm boring the hell out of all you guys. We're really, this area, we're too far up for actually narcotics and all that. A lot of that stuff's done down closer to Miami and stuff like that. So, but, you know, I'm sure a couple do, but most of the boats around here are pleasure boats. I mean, these big ones, these are, you know, CEOs and stuff like that. I mean, you got this one right here that's a gigantic catamaran that has a motor but also has sails, as you can see by its mast. And of course, the jet skis. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them. Some of my other videos I've taken you on down on Dunedin Causeway where they do backflips and stuff like that. But and they have what's called the Clearwater Ferry. It'll take you over to Honeymoon Island. It's like $11. It takes you there and back. So if you want to go over to Honeymoon Island, which is a state park, you can get there that way instead of driving in. And of course, the boat that you go over on has a roof. So if you get burned, you can come back in the shade. You see it a lot. People get burned and everybody's sitting on one side. But as you can see, there are tons of sailboats up here. And like I said, a lot of them never ever go out. You know, hundreds of thousands of dollars just sit there year round. And it doesn't matter which area you go, you're guaranteed you can see, you know, $5-6 million in boats, if not 100 million. I've been out when I had a Hobie Cat. We used to do it off Dunedin Causeway, and they had the boat races here once a year. And I got stuck on the wrong side and had to wait almost an hour and a half because it was boat after boat after boat. So, but guys, I'm going to cut it here. I hope you enjoyed. Some of the wealth of these people is unbelievable. Love to be in that group. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, and this Wednesday, just to let you guys know, this Wednesday, I'm going to drive to North Carolina and I'm going to film it. If I could get you to do me a favor, turn your volume down, play it overnight. I could really